What's up, Coach?
Hey, Joe Jaju. Welcome to my podcast. Today is Yavapai Day, and so I'm contacting a lot of my alumni to tell me their favorite moment that they had playing against Yavapai. So, Joe, what is your favorite all-time memory playing against Yavapai?
Um,
Or do you even have any? Have you ever beaten Yavapai?
yeah. We beat them my first year, and then we tied them my second year. Um, the first year had to be Rio taking that ball down and scoring from 40 yards out or however far it was. Um, that's absolutely unbelievable. Um, Beating them at home was lots of fun. I think that was the first year you did the sellout game too, and we had a huge crowd. Um, it was just absolute blast, absolute blast. So it was always fun.
That's that. What year was it? 2012. 2012. We beat Yavapai when they're number one in the country at our play.
Yep.
And I remember when it was what's that guy's name from AYSA that does all the SID work for AYSA? Cleverly.
Okay.
So Cleverly's there. It's like one of his first shows, and he was there to report on Yavapai. And of course, we screw it up by beating them, and then he had to deal with us.
Yeah.
And that was fun. And then later, he came and worked for Phoenix College, but I think he's full time with AYSA. But that was an amazing game. That was when we were down 1-0,
Yep.
and Rio hit that ball from 40 yards to tie it, and then shortly after, he scored I don't know who crossed the ball to Rio, where he came across the keeper and just redirected the ball in to give us the victory. But
there's Tony Garcia.
Tony Garcia.
Oh,
Mr. QT himself.
Takes it down the flank, hits the cross in, and Rio, Mr. Right Time, Right Moment.
Yeah, that was their first loss of the year, and we knocked them out of the number one ranking, which we tend to do quite a bit. It's funny. I don't like going to Tucson. I don't like going to Western. I don't like playing away for the most part, but I love going to Prescott. It's the only place I enjoy.
Completely agree. It's a fun road trip, and you get there, and they got an older generation crowd. I think that's a fair words to use, right? And they're a nasty bunch. They're a nasty bunch. So when you score up there in front of that crowd, they give it to you, and oh man, it's just, as an opponent, you absolutely love it. But one thing that was cool is on your sellout game, and all Arizona soccer could definitely steal this from you. That first time you did that sellout game in 2012, you had, goodness gracious, there had to be at least 4 or 5 different teams that had every bit of 75% of their kids. You had Roberto Beals and his whole team out there. I forget what other clubs you had out there, but it was amazing. I think I still have that photo saved.
Yeah, I have it on my I think it's on my Twitter page, or that's my second sellout game. But that was 2013, and there was 2,275 fans for our first sellout game. And we had teams from Hammers, the AYSO 225 at the time, which is now known as Far West, I think. And we had Roberto Bill's Club from what were they? Inferno.
Mm-hmm.
But we had CCV. We had probably, I think, 18 different clubs in attendance. But it was a good night. Too bad Sway doesn't know how to take the ball to the corner. We would have won that game versus Ty. But
oh man,
I should definitely have him on the podcast to, please explain to me when you're up 1-0 with 30 seconds left to take the ball to the corner versus try to score another goal so we don't get scored on with 9 seconds left. But that's another story. But all right, well, have a safe trip getting up there tonight. We play 6:00, Ken Lindley Stadium, and hopefully we can create more memories tonight.
Oh, for sure. We can't wait. We'll see you tonight, Coach.
All right, see you then.
Bye-bye.
The podcast you just heard was published with Anchor. Got something you want to say to the creator of this show? Send them a voice message using the Anchor app, free for iOS and Android.